It's the beauty of the world we have created. Humanity's chance to repent.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you.
Saving your people will not bring you peace. Only make the burden you carry worse.
For millennia we have survived. Made others sacrifice in the name of our prosperity. Who are you, a human, to defy our traditions? The only thing they fear is you.
Welcome, Slayer. These challenges have been designed to break you. I've studied your tactics. You will fail.
Okay, I think we're finally here. We're live. This is a very special stream. Hello, everyone. I'm Joshua Boyle, Senior Community Manager, joined by none other than Hugo Martin, Game Director of Doom Eternal. What's up, brother? How you feeling? How you doing?
What's up, dude?
What's going on?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
It's been a while. Can you hear me? How's the audio?
I think the audio's good. Checking in chat.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good.
I've got my tea. You got your coffee?
Yep. We're pretty much GTG over here.
That's right. That's right.
So what are we doing today? This is huge, man. What are we doing?
It is tremendous. Let me switch to. There's so much to discuss here.
Do you have notes?
All right.
Is that what's about to happen?
No, I like to have my Twitch here on my iPad on the nice weird delay. Let me lower the sound. Can you talk? I could hear you, right?
Talking. Check.
Yeah, I love the headphones you made me buy, like or sent me.
I was gonna say, I was like, you made it sound like I put a gun to your back, and I was like, what you gonna do?
I've since bought them. You know, what kind are these, Josh? These are Arctic 5s.
Yep.
Arctic 3s or Arctic 5s? Arctic 5s.
I think those are 5s.
But they have the little wheel. Can you see the little wheel?
There it is.
And yeah, and it allows me to just tune out. I realize this may be actually I don't think it's common, or at least this usable on other headsets I've had, and it's just so nice because I could just turn off the music. A lot of people have asked me what kind of headphones I have. They are Arctic 5s, I think.
They're either 5s, 3s, or 7s, but honestly, you can't go wrong. Like their whole series, like, which is funny. I just just say their whole Steel series is just set up, like you said. It's like the user stuff is the buttons are big and where you want them to be, and it's just easy to like turn things up and down when you want to. They got good stuff for sure.
So, been playing. It's funny. The lead up to patch 6,
6.66. You mean? I know internally we call it 6. Yeah.
Has involved just so much playtesting. It's been ridiculous, which is totally frustrating in that I have not been able to play anything else for a while, and like I'm dying to get to more stuff, just even because I need to play that stuff. But then the last 2 days, I'd say the last 48 hours was really funny because I really haven't had to play. Like if there was a time for me to stop playing, it was 2 days ago. And as a matter of fact, people in the building would probably appreciate if I stopped playing and giving notes. But
that's probably true.
I just played because I was like, oh, yeah.
They're
I just
like,
played because I was like,
we need to pencils down this thing. Yeah, we need to ship it. Yeah.
I was like, I'll play just to make sure. Maybe like, there's always a hot fix of some kind. Of, just prepare, like see what's going on. So, and I just played a lot again, just out of the pure joy, because you and I were talking, and it's like I wanted to play. I play tested Mars Core just to get through it on Ultraviolence, but then like yesterday, I was able to play it on Nightmare. Yes. I play tested it on Nightmare before, but like way early, and then
it was a different.
And
map
then
at
I just
point. Yeah, for sure.
It was a different map. Yeah, you played it. It changed. It changed in some areas, and I just it was so much fun. I mean, I was just blasting through it and overcoming the challenge, and then I'd get to. And I kept telling myself like one more room and then I'll stop. One more room and then I'll stop. And then I got to the end. Like, so I'm excited to stream that. Not now, but like at some point. And then
we'll do it for sure.
And some of the other stuff we have, and then same with World Spear, which was so much fun. Both maps are so much fun, but using the hammer full tilt, like so as players will see tonight, we are going to live stream Horde. How's our numbers, Josh? What are we at here?
Let's see. Let's check in.
I like it. 1,200, Josh.
1,200. It looks like 1,200 on the Twitch, and getting murdered by YouTube at 1,500. So,
there you go.
Not bad.
How's the chat in YouTube? Is it normal, or have we gone full
him
at this point?
It's hard to say what's normal and what's not normal, because it's just like everybody's speaking their language, living their truth. There was a lot of balls being thrown around earlier, so I expect we'll see some more of that.
We do. Our fans have their own language. They really do.
It's true. It's awesome. It's really rad.
They have their own lingo. So Horde rebalances the hammer. Well, the little behind the scenes story on this.
Yeah.
I said I wanted the master level to meet the power of the hammer where it was now. Objectively, the hammer's power is on the excessive side in terms of how often you could recharge it, or how easily at 2 charges.
Yeah.
We just stuck to that, and on the master level meets the hammer, which means it's fucking bonkers. Like, you better bring your hammer game. Josh has played it. Yeah. Like, we're not kidding.
No, it's like when I slept on the hammer, I realized I was like, oh, it's not too much. I'm just sleeping on the hammer. That's it.
Yeah, because if you sleep, Marty played it, and heard me playing it. I'm like, go ahead, give it a try. And then he played for like an hour, and he's like, what are you doing? Like, he was like, and I was like, well, did you use the hammer? And like, you will, because it's the first time we have a master level with the hammer, so it's very easy to forget about the hammer, and if you do, it's not gonna happen. Like, you gotta use it. So it's fun as shit as a result. When we were playtesting, when I was playtesting Horde, we were gonna try to do the same, but the thing that I didn't like was that it really does just become like a lot of dudes, and it's fine for that level of intensity on a master level. Like, I think that's perfectly fine. But I actually dropped into the mod Discord and poked around, asked a few people. I think I talked to Mayo about it. Just poking around, asked you, asked different people in the office. And generally speaking, what I'm hearing with some of the mods is like they'll leave the power but they'll up the charge, which I think is fair. Like messing with the power, it's like, like. So I think making it more valuable, we went up from 2 weak points or 2 glory kills or 1 glory kill and 1 weak point to 4, and it really does help rein it in and allows Horde to be a little bit more.
So you can't
normally
just spam it, basically.
Yeah, but also from an
yeah.
from an encounter design perspective, it keeps it from becoming just like a glut of dudes, like which again in the master level, when you play the master level, you see all the shit we do to balance it, and it's really fun. Screechers, different things, hazards, like there's just all this shit that has you like, I'm gonna use that. Oh wait, no, like you really have to think, and then again it's just overall balance for that. But yeah, in Horde we upped it to 4. Community approved. If you don't like it, just like we say, just complain to the community.
Just log into your local Discord.
Anyone, that's it.
Yeah.
Whenever I ask anyone in the community anything, then they become the shield.
That's
it's
right.
Just like it's their fault.
It's like,
but
file all complaints under discord.gg/ wherever you like to go for your DM.
Yeah.
But no, you make a really good point too. I didn't want to skip that. Like, huge shout outs to the level designers, because I feel like when we started, God, it feels like 100 years ago, when we started making master levels, it was straight up the level with different encounters as far as like AI go. But I feel like where we're at now, it's like, I mean, we've shown this with everything we've done, I think, since Super Gore Nestor before. Like, the amount of new encounters, new hazards, straight up like new things that were just not in previous iterations at all. Like, just little surprising delights that are like, wait, is that a meat hook point where I can pull myself up to that has like something like a shield going around it, so it's like can knock me off it? It's just like the newness. It's just, we saw the lasers. The newness. Right? We saw the lasers coming out of the statue, and what was that in Terrace Nevada? Love that, man.
Yeah, there's some really cool newness coming out of that. Brandon Souders did World Spear, amazing designer. Mars Core is Jason O'Connell, Adam Badeau, and Jerry Keehan. Some really cool stuff. I want to get the list of names right for Horde, but there's some new guys on Horde as well. Which, but let me get the credit list on that right before I say names. We'll save that. We'll save that for later.
Next time.
But so much to talk about. What should we go to next? So balanced hammer, different 4 charges for Horde, 2 for master level. What else do you want to talk about? There's a million things.
There are a million things. I mean, well, first of all, we just played the trailer. We released that this morning. So update 6.66 confirmed is coming out on Tuesday, which, if you think about it, is just like you go to sleep like 3 times maybe, and then it's just, we have it. Everybody just has it.
Yeah.
We have all of this content, and it's a free update. It's just like so exciting to finally get to this finish line, because I feel like we've been working on this one this has been in the oven for quite a long time.
And you have a surprise. When will you reveal your surprise via your avenues? When are you going to do that?
Monday morning.
Okay.
10 a.m.
Nice.
All the social places where you get your doom: Facebook, Instagram, and of course, the most important one, Twitter. There, I said it. Yeah. Pay attention Monday, 10 a.m. There's something for you.
Josh and I have been saying, like, it's even of all the stuff we talked about, there's still like more shit, and tune in then, and see what it is, because y'all are going to be very happy.
You gotta have like one bullet left in the chamber, because we've just been like
it's
rapid
a pretty
firing.
big bullet.
Yeah,
I'd call it a missile. I would say it's more than a bullet. It's a missile.
I like that.
Yeah.
And
so. What else? We have some cosmetics to show off tonight, and we will just give you a glimpse of some of the coolest ones, but we won't scroll through too much. There is so much packed into Horde Mode, like a long series of ways to engage with it, cosmetics to unlock, things to progress, challenges to conquer, score heights, medallions to unlock, and records to break. So. Again, Arcade Horde is a good way to describe it. If you liked Arcade Mode, if you like Horde Modes, if you like Doom Eternals, Combat, it's a little bit for everybody. I could talk about the remind me, I want to talk auto shotgun. I would say balance.
Ooh, yes. Okay.
Master levels, top tier players, and from one of our mouse and keyboard experts, Cronid, who now works with us.
Yep.
He actually said that he's like, it's kind of like a PC level of difficulty on Nightmare for the master levels, but it's made by id. Like he really likes that, like it scratches an itch that's like kind of a top tier itch on Nightmare. I mean, obviously Nightmare's bonkers. So I'm really proud of that, and that's what the master levels are for, as we always say.
Yeah.
Horde is not that, so don't expect Horde to be a master level. But Horde, and Josh knows, doesn't really start at 0. I mean, it is for Doom fans. So I would highly recommend people brush up on the Doom dance. We're going to use all the chess pieces. Like, we go from base game all the way up to DLC 2. You're going to see Screechers and Curse Prowlers and Spirits. You're going to see a lot of Spirits. We're going to possess everything.
That's true. You're going to see some stuff possessed you've never seen before. Yeah.
There's some stuff coming at you possessed that you're like, dude, you
like,
should
what is
not
it, Halloween?
possess that.
Almost.
Yeah, like
maybe.
And but it scales, and as you'll see, the pacing, it kind of goes like this. Like, so if this is a master level and this is like, I'd say end game base campaign, it kind of like goes up and then it goes down, and then it goes up and then it goes down. It goes up and it goes down. So each level, there's 3. Has a series of a couple of arenas, some challenges. You'll all see this in a minute, and it's paced such that like the first waves in the arenas are like pretty chill, but we always wanted to make sure that it was engaging, that it wasn't just mindless, that you guys were just killing imps. Like that sucks. So like even when you have the early waves, they're still throwing some combat puzzles at you and some interesting things to solve. So it's still really interesting.
Yeah.
And as you'll see in the mode, one of the best things is that the weapons are randomized. So you're going to be asked to solve problems with tools that you've not really probably used before. Like, have you ever tried to kill a marauder with nothing but a base combat shotgun and a rocket launcher?
Honestly, until I had to.
Exactly.
Yeah,
or like,
awesome.
how about a marauder or with nothing but a combat shotgun and a plasma rifle? Where you just like, you got to figure that out.
Trying to figure out new falters and things you can do. Yeah.
Exactly. And there's just lots of moments like that where, and dude, sometimes depending on the luck of the draw, you might not have a plasma rifle to deal with some of the early spirits, and how you have to kind of like figure that out. Like, okay, so what do I do? If I kill it first, I have no way to eliminate the spirit. But I will say we've balanced the encounters, and you'll see this in the mode. So the spirit will not hang around for every subsequent wave. He will just exist in that wave. But once you get rid of that wave,
once there's nothing left to possess, he will.
Yeah, he won't. But he won't hang around for every wave afterwards. That would be obnoxious.
It'd be insane if he was like wave 1 through 4.
Yeah.
It's just like he's just always around in something. Yeah.
It's cool. It's really cool to solve the spirit puzzle, but like not have a plasma. Now
I agree.
You get the plasma soon enough, but like, so that's been actually, I would say, the most fun part. Internally, Horde has been thumbs up from the playtesters and people we've given it to, because it's a new way to engage with Doom Eternal, which I think is refreshing. A lot of you guys have taken a break. Totally get it. It's a single player game. I really appreciate all the Doom tubers. They're very kind. Like, I love the game, but like, I want to do some other stuff on my channel. Guys, support those channels. We have
100%.
Lots of great Doom tubers who are branching out, people doing all kinds of stuff. Midnight is sponsored. Mayo is entertaining sponsors. Like,
love it.
There's and
they're
Horde
growing up.
Mode
They're
Gaming,
leaving the house. Hugo.
and I've shared a couple. You guys know I've shared a couple on social media.
Yep.
In an unofficial capacity, but I just want to say, like, support those channels. These are great people. We appreciate all the love. And it's just been great. So like, I'm happy to see those guys branch out. But we all know that like everybody's update 6.66 is a great opportunity for everybody to come back and enjoy some Doom again for a while, as you guys compete against each other for the high scores. Who's going to get tops on the leaderboards? The leaderboards are seasonal. So at the end of 5 weeks, we're going to tally up your rank, and you guys are going to walk away with some medallions and some things that you could show off. And I want to see who's going to be in those brackets. I want to see who makes it all the way to the top of the leaderboard. I'm gonna guess in battle mode, his name's gonna start with a Z. It's probably gonna be Zan.
The dominant life form,
and
the man himself,
yes.
the man, the myth, the legend. Yeah.
Who's the console Zan?
There's a couple. Buffy is not bad. You're talking about Jesus with an X.
Why does his name?
Oh my
Chat.
God.
Who's the console?
3, 2,
Xanarath
1. Chat. Come on. Where is it?
On battle mode. The battle mode. Console
on
battle mode,
YouTube, they're saying
aside from Himp, who is the best top slayers on console and battle mode? I forget his fucking name.
Bazooka Joey for console, but he's not. I mean, he does play console too, but I know he mostly plays.
No, and I'm talking about battle mode, not. Yeah, Bazooka Joey on campaign.
Oh, there
is
we go.
almost as good
Aziops.
as me.
Yes.
Aziops.
Yes.
Aziops is the one.
Who gave it to us? Fleximus Maximus.
Yeah.
You're
so
right.
and then like honestly, and again, if you're not a battle mode player, like I want to see on Horde. I mean, I expect Bazooka Joey. Bazooka, do you play PC and controller, or are you Xbox and controller when you're doing your thing?
He does both. He mixes it up.
Yeah.
He's always controller, but he does both platforms. Yeah.
Bazooka, you and I have to go at it on controller dominance for Horde leaderboards.
Ooh,
I want to see.
Ooh, yes. I like that a lot.
Please, and listen, if you're winning, I'm just gonna go in and rig it, and I'll just give myself because I work here.
No, you didn't.
No,
you didn't win.
That's right. I'll just go. I'll go to Evan and Live Ops. Be like, I want you to give me.
It's like
10,000
see where he is,
right
see where
now.
I am. Just flip those. I know. I was trying to say like, what do you think about this? People recently were being like, hey, what's a good way to warm up for the new content? I was thinking two things. The hardest match levels we have right now, DLC 1 and 2, definitely good practice to get back into the hammer, get back into all that. And I was also thinking like the master levels that we have now on classic mode is the play. Because it gets you into the like, even though the classic mode has unlike Horde mode, which has the random factor, classic has the straight path of like combat to, to whatchamacallit,
and I would say
and everything else.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
And I would say that that and really just top tier master level play.
Yeah.
Like I would, get warmed up, because even if you have a limited tool set, you got to be landing your shots. You got to be in the groove. As you'll see, the high value targets, it's less about, so at the far end of Horde, the expectation is eventually you'll drown in Horde, right? There'll just be so many dudes and it'll get so crazy that you'll drown. And that does happen.
Yeah.
But like the more that you play, the more you learn about the encounters and the more you master the bonus rounds, like the traversal puzzle rounds and the blitz rounds. And within those rounds, you unlock extra lives, which enable you to go further.
Yeah.
So, and then when you get a high value target, if you kill it in time, you get a score multiplier in the form of a berserk power up. So, I'm sorry, quad damage. Yeah. We call it onslaught, and I am the director of this game, and I don't know why we call it onslaught. It's a quad.
Well,
so,
but can it be like less than 4 if you do it in slower time or whatever? It can be 3. Yeah.
But that's the points. Yeah.
Right,
if you do it slower, you get 3. If you do it, if you kill them while they're gold, you get 4x of the score. If you kill them when they drop to silver, you get 3x. So everything rewards knowledge and skill.
Yeah.
And it's actually the coolest thing that you guys will see is that Horde is the first time that we will allow you to not just get good, to master it at the top levels. Getting good in this actually, not unlike I would say. Some of the roguelike aspects of a roguelike, in that the more I play, the more knowledge I gain and abilities,
sure.
and the further I can make it. So when I die and go all the way back to the beginning, I'm not just going back empty-handed. I'm able to go further on my next run because I've gained some knowledge. I know what's waiting for me. I know how to plan for it. Yeah. That's basically so that's incredibly satisfying. Like the loop in Horde has this new element that makes it really engaging. So like, the first time you play, if let's say you're an above average gamer, let's not count the Aziops and the Arrhythmias. Let's just say you're just a good player. Like,
sure.
You're probably going to die. You're probably going to get overwhelmed, but you'll make it pretty far. But you'll learn about those bonus encounters. Okay, this round, those guys come out when these high value targets come out. I got to be ready with this. and then the next time through, you get it, and then what you want to do is you want to save the power up, save it for the bonus round that you unlock, because the bonus rounds are spicy. That's when it gets like crazy. You can get the most points, but it's also the biggest risk that you're going to lose extra lives and ultimately die. So you use the onslaughts that you unlock with the high value targets in the previous round to overcome the challenges in the bonus rounds and maximize your score points. And that's kind of how it goes. Yeah. But you won't be able to do that. You won't be able to maximize that stuff on your initial playthrough. You're going to have to, each time you play, you will do better.
Yeah.
And
because you'll start to just figure out like how the encounters work, and essentially like when and how to basically like save those things, and then how many rounds every single thing has. Like it'll just start to click, because like Hugo was saying, there isn't anything that you take over as far as like, it's not like you're gaining some kind of item or anything in game that you carry over to the next play. Like when you die, you lose everything you start at the beginning. There's 3 full missions which have all the different rounds, but the knowledge is the thing that when you start downloading it, that's what, like more than anything else I think that even we've made, it's like you just start to become more successful because of that.
So the far end of it is really deep, and I would say, Josh, objectively, the final arena and the last 2 waves are like, you could call them broken. I think it's objectively fair to say this is broke.
Yeah, like it's like that. It's like that spice when you're like, it's weird because it's like the opposite. Like in Ultra Nightmare runs, the beginning is the hardest because you have nothing. But it's almost the opposite, because we know you have everything at that point. We know that it was random weapons to get there, but you have them all at that point. So we don't back down. We like triple down on the promise of like, you're going to have to use it all.
Like, good luck.
Yeah.
Like this, because it's kind of, it's climbing Mount Everest. And when you get up there, the last couple of steps, they got to be hairy. It's Horde, you know?
Yeah.
So, each bonus round of each level, as you'll see, gets really spicy and gets progressively spicier as you go. So there are peaks on your way there that are pretty tough.
For sure.
So once you get there and you get to the end, then it's about doing it to perfection. I try to harness some of the addiction loop, the engagement that we see in Ultra Nightmare runs, but kind of make just take aspects of that and incorporate some of that engagement into Horde mode. So like the key is going to be that every time you use an extra life, you don't lose points. If when you end the round, however many extra lives you have when you end Horde mode, they give you a bonus to your score, a good bonus.
That's the way it should be.
So and same with and if you ever shot your BFG, if you've never shot it or you get a bonus. So there's just a flat bonus for like not using your BFG. So
it's almost like average, old like shmup rules, right? It's like if you keep your extra lives, if you don't use your bombs, those become like you should have a higher score because you made it more difficult for yourself. It's a higher challenge for sure.
Yeah. So for the very best players, it won't be that, you know, Bazooka Joey, oh well, he made it to the end really fast, so he's gonna. No, it's did Bazooka Joey get there, not use a BFG, and lose? I mean, ultimately, if you don't lose any extra lives, that's as good as it gets. But it's not just that. You have to. How did he use his onslaught multipliers? Yeah. Did he get the 4x onslaught on every single high value target?
Right.
Did he? How many gold coins did he get in the traversal bonus round? You know, like how many gold kills? Because everything degrades over time. So like in the blitz round, you know, the characters go from gold to silver to bronze. So like how many characters did you kill when they were gold? So there's so many things for you to perfect. And what you'll see at the top of the leaderboards are people who have. I kind of described it as like the best runs are going to be. It's very fun to watch, by the way. Like it's internally when I play test it. Everybody's like, this is really entertaining to watch because it's kind of like watching an American Ninja Warrior run. That's what it looks like. The best runs on Twitch are going to when people go for the gold and they go for the top rank. We also have the medallion ranking from 2016, so that's something you could compete for. Judge for yourself how well you're doing. Yeah. The best people that their top tier runs on the leaderboards, they're going to look like a run in American Ninja Warrior. And we give you a shit ton of extra lives. Like the better you get, the more extra lives you get, and you're going to need them because again, it's Horde is not. After a while, it's not so much about this unstoppable challenge like a master level that you have to overcome. It's really about just executing with perfection. You know. and your mastery over the experience. You're, using that knowledge combined with your skill and just executing at perfection to get the best score possible.
That's the most fun thing too.
It's
Is it combines all those different things that I think different parts of the community love in different parts of the game. Right? It's like there's the part that you can control, which is all of it in the sense that like you have to be creative with what you have. You have to use all your tools. Your tools aren't going to be just the ones you choose, but the ones that you're given at the end of the rounds as far as your arsenal goes. And then the speedrun part is like part of the score technically, because the faster you can complete these things, you can get those higher onslaughts because you want that X4. And then again, it's like when and how do you use that to perfection to get your score the highest?
The engagement around the randomization, the high value targets are randomized to a limit. There's a preset number of varieties or options that the high value target system can choose, and the guns are randomized in infinite randomization. I would say that it really makes every single run interesting because when we allowed you to choose, guess what everybody chose? You know what I mean? Like it's like
precision.
Yeah, exactly.
Launch,
like what's your first gun? I want the super shotgun. Like
thank you.
So exactly. So like when we had randomization, the engagement around we want people to enjoy doing this multiple times. Classic arcade style, and so the engagement around that, around like holy fuck, like how do I beat a Marauder with a HAR, a heavy cannon, and a plasma rifle. Like what do I do with that? So, it just makes it extremely fun to do it multiple times.
Speaking of which,
so yeah,
is it time to? I know we were going to show a little preview of two of probably. They're two of the best cosmetics we've done, and we've never showed them anywhere. Are you ready to show them for the first time on this stream, in this Horde? As rewards.
I just clicked on it.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Yeah. So
look at the bottom of your screen. What are we looking at?
Can you see it?
Yeah.
So that is Biker Slayer Master Collection, and when people see this, they are going to freak out.
This is it.
And then a Doom 2 Slayer Master Collection, which is truly, truly awesome. I mean, he's got a bunny. He looks like the Doom 2 classic Marine guy. Look at that icon. It's the rip and tear guy. And the Biker Slayer is truly just a piece of art.
What's funny is when you said that, I wasn't sure if you were talking about the icon of sin in the background or the actual physical icon in the bottom. Now I know you were talking about the first one, not the second one. There's like multiple icons.
No, that podium is so badass.
Yeah.
Like the podium, both podiums. Honestly, Josh is right. Like, guys, it's the whole studio is dedicated to trying to give you guys, the best content we can. Like this cosmetic stuff is truly just some of the best stuff that we've made, without a doubt. So yeah, I think you guys are going to really dig it. It's, you're going to unlock them as you go, with each playthrough, it's score based, the unlocks. So as you accumulate more and more score, just to unlock this guy, you need 4,500 points, 45,000 points. So, and you'll get that probably in like one or two run throughs just to unlock it, but it's a master collection. So as you go through, if you want to unlock the podium and the bunny and the, all the different things and the dances and the emotes and all that stuff, you're just going to have to keep playing to unlock the points. It's all free.
I love how we put him first too, because it's like, you want to see that haircut in 3D. You need it, get it to the players by just, like you said, for free, just playing the damn mode.
And the coolest thing, dude, the space station, I think the really cool icon of Sin Podium is the last thing you unlock that's really badass. And then you get the biker, you unlock the biker, and it's the same thing. Rad. Once you unlock the biker with master collections, then bit by bit you unlock the poses, you unlock the emotes, all the different things. And so you're really going to have a lot of ways. We're going to be rewarding you every step of the way. Lots of really, really cool cosmetics to chase as you work your way up in points and break your personal best scores. And each time you play, you accumulate more points. We're going to give you rewards.
Yeah.
Really quick sneak peek. We also then have leaderboards.
You thought we were done with rewards? There's milestones, man. And we're not going to show all these because we have so much stuff to show. It's crazy.
No, we've got Arcade Slayer. We've got all kinds of shit. The milestones are loaded. You see
Yeah.
where that progress bar is? There's a lot of stuff to unlock with milestones. You know, complete the first Horde Mode mission, all these different little mini challenges that we give you. We decided not to question mark any of them. We unlocked and clarified how you earn all of this stuff. You know, it's basically time/skill based challenges for Horde. We have our leaderboards, you know, and we have difficulty specific leaderboards. I will be dominating. I'm too young to die. No one's going to touch me there. Just kidding. And yeah, actually on Ultra Violence, I am ranked 7, but these are actually still like, you know, beta brackets. This is just internal testing. But on the right there, you'll see the actual rank brackets. And at the end of the season, at the end of 5 weeks, we're going to see who falls into these brackets, and you'll get that gamer tag award to go on your player card. The one thing you see is 1 through 2, 3 through 4, 5 through 6. I just confirmed with Evan Eubanks, our programming director, and he said that gameplay programming director, and he said that these were just temp values. I know that those are not the values. We're not going to only give the bracket to the top 2 people. I believe it. I actually have it listed down somewhere, but Patrick Stone, who's a principal designer on Horde, big shout out to Patrick Stone, principal designer on Horde Mode, and Alex Whitfield, our systems designer on the mode. Those 2 guys did a fantastic job. I mean, I couldn't say enough about the incredible work that those guys did. Huge shout out to everyone at id Software, Dave Rose, his incredible UI team. The feedback in this thing is amazing. Chad Mossholder, the sound design is probably my favorite part. You know,
it's really good. Like they're about to just get those audio cues that you don't realize you were missing the entire time you were playing the game. But that's like a big sell. Like the UI plus that sound in what we're about to experience here for the first time world premiere of Horde Mode is going to give y'all the feels. And we can't wait for you to see it and then play it yourselves on Tuesday. The 26th.
I'm going to check really quick for Tom's last name because
that's fair.
Tom Perryman. I was going to say Barrymore. Jesus. Tom Perryman is he was also a combat designer on Horde. So huge shout out to that small, focused, dedicated, and super talented team. Everybody in QA, everybody in gameplay programming, in UI programming. I mean, there is a shit ton of UI that goes into this stuff. Anytime you make a mode, there's just a ton of stuff that goes into it. Feedback, all these different things. The art team making you guys cosmetics. Setting it up, getting it all working. The TAD group, the Tech Art Design Group, headed up by Garrett. You know, Tony Garza, our art director, like all the people involved just making this stuff work. I think they really killed it. So
100%.
Those rank values are temp. I have them listed somewhere. Patrick sent them to me. But basically it'll be like, you know, like the top 1,000 players get rank 1, you know, the top 1,000 to 500 get rank 2, but it goes all the way up to like the top 50 get the ultimate reward of that player card all the way up top. Those will be consistent from season to season, and each season there'll be something new for you guys to unlock. So
can you believe we're doing seasons this deep into like how long has this game been out? I love it. We're gonna start a new thing with seasons. It's gonna be rad. We're doing leaderboards because we're doing that in battle mode 2.0 also, which is nuts.
That's right. Yeah. On a personal note, I did want to mention this, and I didn't say it to you today, but I always wanted to try, before we get into this, Ethiopian food, and I had it, and it was amazing. So big shout out to anybody who, holy shit!
Like you never thought eating with your hands was like what you want to do all the time, but then you just see what's in front of you, and you just grab that like spongy bread. I don't know what it is. It's so.
She brought it out in a wicker basket, and that's what I thought. I saw the burrito looking things, and I was like, I just grab, and which I have zero problem with. She's like, yeah, so I eat with my hands most of the time anyway. So that shit was amazing, and it was super authentic. Anthony Bourdain would have been proud of the place I went to because it was highly rated, super tiny. One lady, she didn't even give me a menu because nobody in there,
they already knew.
That's how legit her customers are. Anyway, and then I tore my MCL yesterday morning, so that really sucks. That's what's going on in my life right now. Besides playing Doom,
I'm so sad.
And without further, because I'm sure everybody's like, no one gives a fuck about your.
They're like, tell me more about your physical health. What knee is it? Your left, your right?
Yes, exactly. Is it the medial?
They're like, I thought we were doing a world premiere of Horde Mode, but actually this knee is kind of coming back up here. What's the exact situation now? How do you feel?
Yeah. I wish he would talk more about what he's eating before he starts Horde. Said no one ever. So, without further ado, folks, it is the medial. I said that right. Yes, controller quick swaps. It is the medial. That's what I was told.
Nice.
We'll do ultra violence just to make it a teeny bit spicy.
Yeah.
But also, today is not.
Yeah.
Today is not about sweating.
Right.
Josh and I just want to show it to you.
Yeah, it's kind of like, Hugo's gonna walk you through it, tutorialize it while he's doing it, and this is just really a testament to, we've been streaming for how long? Hugo can play video games and talk, and I'm putting him under the full pressure right now of being like, this is going to be GG's easy. You can do it.
So these are the bonus coin rounds, so you have to collect as many bonus coins as you can. They will degrade over time from gold to silver to bronze. Everything degrades over time. So old school arcade style, there's a time pressure. Your score goes up based on how quickly you do things and how efficiently you do things. We reward you for skill, knowledge, and efficiency. And those things increase with each playthrough as you acquire more knowledge about the mode itself. Quick scoping tips for those that need it.
I like how you're like, what else do we have in here? You're just like trolling at this point. Let's play this damn thing.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
You're like, oh, quick scope. What is that? How does that work exactly?
Yeah, you'll get to see your
new intro. Let me get the game unmuted. Boop. There we go.
These challenges have been designed to break.
Josh, you can't hear my dog, can you?
Just a little bit. Not bad.
Your tag.
Not all the time.
Nothing but the mindless rage of a beast. You will fail. And the demons of this dark arena will devour your soul.
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
Oh, we skipped right
God
over
damn
it. You skipped right over it. You hit the button too fast. You gonna restart it?
Wait,
Do
I want people to see it. And I'm gonna shut my door so you can't hear my dog. Hold on.
Okay. Oh my God, it's all happening. He just fully turned everything. Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is the world premiere of yeah, there's no audio, there's nothing right now. We're all tabbed out. It's a BRB situation. All right, we're coming back. Coming in hot. All right, so go ahead and get your camera back on.
Hello?
Yeah. All right, there we go.
I got
All right, go ahead and pop into Horde.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna switch this in here. Let me know when you're ready. Here.
I'm ready.
All right, we're into Horde mode. We're back in. We're starting over.
Yes, new game. Ultra violence. Yes.
I feel like we can't even plan trolling people as well as we do it sometimes. Like we couldn't have.
That's right.
Written the script better. It's like what we're gonna do is we'll be right back, and you just do the be right back screen. Elevator music plays.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
That looks familiar. I like it. Put the new cutscene.
Welcome, Slayer. These challenges have been designed to break you, heretic. I've studied your tactics, your talents. Nothing but the mindless rage of a beast. You will fail. And the demons of this dark arena will devour your soul.
Here we go. Look at this right here. Okay.
That's right.
I feel like this gives me all of the like ghosts and goblins, ghouls and ghosts. Like I love a horizontal progress bar. It's classic and it's new and it totally fits this mode. Walk me through what we're looking at right here. What are we looking at?
So we have each 3 missions total. Each mission is comprised of this setup of an arena. You'll see that the early arenas have 3 waves, 2 that are required and 1 that is optional. You have to unlock the optional wave by killing the high value targets before they disappear. And again, you will get an onslaught that you will use to overcome the challenges and maximize your score. And mostly about maximizing your score, because you don't need to use the onslaught to beat the challenges in the bonus rounds. But I would say the bonus rounds in some of the missions 2 and 3 do get pretty intense.
They're kind of tuned for it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we do. We balance them to account for the fact that, like, yeah, they're probably going to have an onslaught here. Then you'll have your blitz round where you basically just murder a shit ton of demons in a timed event. And then yeah, the bonus traversal puzzles.
Chat keeps asking if the cutscenes are skippable. Of course, they always are.
Yeah, everything is skippable. Absolutely. Yeah. And because we know you're going to play again and again and again, so we know you want to skip that shit. I didn't skip it this time because I wanted you people to.
Exactly.
But and then in arena, the last arena, you see that there are 2 unlockable rounds. So there is, and the bonus rounds can only be accessed. You see, there are 2 of them in this mission.
Yeah.
By the completion of skill-based challenges. So you have to be able, if you successfully complete the challenge within the blitz round, which is kill X number of demons inside of a certain time period, then you will unlock the bonus round.
Right.
And it's not a gimme. I mean, I'm gonna do well because I've played them a bunch of times. And to be fair, the early blitz round and bonus round are like just intro levels of challenge. But some of the later ones, they get a little spicy.
Once we know you have some arsenal, yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you're used to them,
Sure.
So the bonus rounds also, at the end of a blitz round and a bonus round, if you successfully complete them, you'll get if you don't successfully complete a blitz round, you just get a 1-up, one up. If you successfully complete it, you get 3. So you could walk out of this entire mission with a shit ton of extra lives if you beat all of the blitz rounds and bonus rounds.
Yeah.
So all of the purple is all of the unlockable content that you can gain access to by completing skill-based challenges.
Will you survive this trial? We shall see.
I love this callback right here, this Gore nest. It reminds me of the escalation encounters that we did in DLC. It reminds me of 2016. I love that you get to start it with ripping the heart out of the Gore nest. All right, as people can already see and can tell, Hugo, how many weapons do you have in your arsenal right now?
I got 1.
Love to see it. That's all you need.
We do. Oh, you know what? The tutorials are turned off because I already have the tutorials. I wonder if we care about that.
No, it's okay. I think you can tutorialize it. You're good.
Okay, so just so people know, I've already missed a lot of tutorials that would have explained to me a lot of the stuff that I'm saying to you guys. So it's actually a good thing. So instead of us getting interrupted by the tutorials, I'm going to act as the tutorial. So a variety of different ways that you can increase your points but is by completing mission challenges. These are just like the mission challenges in the base campaign. They will give you extra points. You could pin these challenges to your to your HUD if you want to. Go to the codex, to gain access to different tutorials. I already have all of these unlocked. So,
that right
but
there,
anytime that I want to
walk through that, because that is going to be news to everybody, I think.
Yeah. So, Horde Mode is a round bait, blah, blah, blah. I've already explained that. Mission challenges, you could use these to get more points. These are things that you would have gotten during your first playthrough because I've already played this. And we're not going to give you the tutorials every single time you play.
Yeah.
These are already in my dossier, but you'll get them real time when you play. I highly recommend that everybody leave on the tutorials and watch them because you will not know how to play the mode.
The first time, and they only play the first time, right? That's the design. Yeah.
So you can save only after each mission. So there are 3 missions. After I finish the Cultist Base mission, I could save and come back. I think that's critical because doing all of them in one night for some people, that might be too much, so you could save, take a break, and come back the night before. We're fully aware that not being able to save during national levels is a pain in the butt. I would love to be able to fix that. It has something to do with checkpoints and the base game. Our apologies. Obviously, we wanted you to be able to save Horde Mode because it could be a pretty spicy experience, especially if you're playing on Nightmare and maybe you want to save it to come back to the next day. I personally love that. I'll basically, you know, just try to blast through one mission, save it, come back, do another one.
Right.
Where there's a reminder here, we do use Ancient God DLC demons. If you haven't played the Ancient Gods, it is recommended you play the Ancient Gods before you play Horde. If you
100%.
haven't, you know, we will give you pop-up tutorials for every time we introduce a DLC, brand new AI for first-time players and people who haven't played the DLC. And then those tutorials will be saved into your dossier so you could do research on the shit that just killed you that you've never seen before.
Yeah.
Arena rounds, they're wave-based, and they reward you with a random weapon at the end of the arena round. And you can unlock additional waves by completing skill-based challenges like the high-value targets. Bounty demons, yes, they give you more points for killing them. You get more if you kill them while they're gold. They degrade over time down to silver and bronze. They drop an onslaught, and if you kill them while they're gold, they drop a 4x. Kill them while they're silver, 3x. Kill them while they're bronze, 2x. Yes, and it's not only an increased power, but a score multiplier. Blitz rounds, you have to kill as many demons as you can before time runs out. Extra lives, they'll give you bonus points at the end of your Horde Mode run, so try not to use them if you care about score. Bonus coins, pick them up. Yes. And then we'll just, yes, go in here to learn about the Ancient Gods demons for new players, but none of you guys are new players.
All right, so this is the remember, this is the first arena, which is obviously Mission 1, Cultist Base. This is the first arena, the first round. And as you can see, Combat Shotgun is it. But you have everything unlocked, so he's got both mods. You can switch between...
And
go ahead.
Josh, guess what got a really juicy update?
What might that be? Oh, God. Oh, God.
The auto shotgun.
Let him know.
It's so good. It's so good now. I have to say, I love it.
Yeah.
I love using this thing now. I mean, it's long overdue. Big shout out to Mayo. Thanks, bud, for all the help. He did some consultation with us, and I really do like it.
Yeah. Again, we'll have all of the full details in the patch notes, but animation cancels, all kinds of things are going to be possible, and you can read all about it. And more importantly, you can play it and feel it for yourself and be like, there's never a right part of that conversation of if you like, you know, sticky bombs or if you like auto mod better, the fully auto mod, but I will say this, if you've never used the fully auto mod or you didn't believe, you're going to be a believer now. That's for sure.
Hey, Josh, can they hear this okay? Because the sound design is so good.
Yeah. You guys can all hear it, yeah? Yeah, they're blowing up right now. The sound in all caps.
Don't you guys love it? Do they love it?
Let's hear it.
It'd be awesome if they were like, no, actually, Hugo, they can't stand it. But the like, okay.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you for
not
letting
really.
us know your honest feedback, I guess.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Chad and his team did a really cool job.
Yeah, and
It feels so good too. Like, watch, like when you kill high value targets, you just get like all this awesome feedback.
covering up some of the UI right now with our signature.
So,
Let me move it.
all right. So he just announced. Yeah, he'll let you know when they're coming. All right, I gotta get them while they're gold. Oh, you little bastard.
Down here. No. Not there. Up here. No. There's no perfect place because there's so much UI. I'll keep it here for now.
Did you guys hear that? So I got my score multiplier is up on the right, and you'll see that you can see that my my medals unlock on the right. You see the medal bar up there right
Like
now.
top
I'm
right,
bronze.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm working my way up to silver, and then working my way up to silver, and then gold, and then red for Slayer.
Love it. Looks like that's a callback to what we did in 2016 too, right? For arcade.
Yep.
Mode. Love that.
Yep. And that's kind of like what you guys will compete for on your own when you first start. It's all about you competing against yourself. And then obviously anybody who consistently starts getting in the Slayer category, that's when you'll start really caring about the leaderboards. Because, you know, nobody on the leaderboard
will be under
won't
Slayer.
be...
Yeah, as far as the top part
Well,
of it
in the
goes.
beginning, yeah. So the zombies don't count as score. They are there.
They're pure fodder. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see
they're
you can
pure
see
fodder.
the score up top there. Like you see the zombies are a +0 in the top right. Like
Yeah.
right now you're gonna get one popping.
Arch
There you go.
arch vials don't give you score. I'm sorry, Archvile spawns don't give you score.
Yeah, it's like, man, we were just trolling them all stream. Like Archviles, they don't count. They're easy.
Yeah. The Archviles, the spawn. Otherwise, people would be able to game the system by just letting the Archvile spawn endlessly.
Yeah.
Same for killing. Yeah. By the way, that's what drops when you kill wherever you kill the last high value target. That's what he drops, and I could strategically pick that up what I want. So you'll see the wave counter in the upper middle right of the screen. I'm on currently wave 3. The little demonic symbol under the second one is an indicator to let you know what round has the high value targets in them. So that way you know, like, okay, I got the high value targets and now I have one more round to go. So now I'm going to use it on this guy. And I'm just going to max out my points.
Look at that thing just wrecking. Again, Hugo finished it in pretty good time. He got the silver, so he got the 3x instead of the 4x. But again, that thing doesn't disappear, right? In this arena.
No, it'll stay in the arena until the end of that arena round. Now I'm done with that arena round, and you use the wave counter to let you know how many more waves you have to unlock. So you could go into, in some of the later missions, it's very possible to go into the final bonus round with 2 onslaughts, you know, at 4x apiece, just lying around the arena if you chose to save them for that moment.
They don't stack, right? I'm gonna ask a question because you can't do that, can you? You can't get 8x, could you? It just would extend.
Oh yeah,
to 4x,
no. They
right?
do stack. They do stack. Yes.
I didn't know that actually. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's a little meta game that actually Patrick, you know, he thought it would be really cool to leave that in there and allow people to be able to, you know, game the system.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit.
I like it.
And double stack your multipliers to get just a ridiculously high score. So if I was to critique that run, number 1, I only killed the value targets when they were at silver. I didn't get them when they were gold. So instead of getting the 4x, I got the 3x. And also I grabbed, because I was yapping, I grabbed the onslaught pretty late. So I didn't kill a lot of demons with the 4x multiplier. So I'm coming out of here with an alright. Yeah, 3x multiplier. So I'm coming out of here with an alright score.
This is
sound design.
Again, this is going to look like it's staged, but this is random what you get. You just happen to get the heavy cannon first, which is interesting because now it feels like, oh, it's just a classic. This is just classic mode as far as your weapon thing, but that was random. So you'll see after he completes the next complete arena at the end of the rounds. Yeah. It'll be who knows what weapon.
Now I have to kill 15 of these guys. I want to kill as many as I can while they're gold. I like using the hatchet.
Is that what we call that pressure plate? Just the hatchet? I like that. It's hatchet man out here. But again, I like this because you've got 9 out of 15 now, and you see this giant counter in the top center. So 30 seconds left to kill another. Yeah, we've got this. Another 3. So it's 4 funsies, but again, it's like you just got to look at the design and go.
So
okay.
now I got it. Now I got it. But now I'm just going for max score.
Now we're talking.
Yeah. Get in there.
Just remember, at the end of the day, all this has a leaderboard. You complete all 3 missions, you get your name on the leaderboard. I guess technically you get it if you didn't complete all 3, but not at the top again.
All right, so I got 23.
Nice.
Obviously, it's easy to get 15. We wanted the first one to be, you know, easier. You know, one of the things I would say, those that are watching the stream, you're going to have a little advantage because I'm giving you a lot of advice. I would call this, you know, video game spoilers The fun of the mode is going to be mastering. That's why Josh and I are only going to show you the first mission.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to give it all away. I want you guys to figure out how to master missions 2 and 3. I should shut up a little bit because I am kind of spoiling. A lot of this is the skill that you'll gain over time.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it engaging. So now I'm in the, because I successfully completed, oh, it's a cursed prowler.
Of course it is.
Why would we put a cursed prowler in here who slows us down when we're trying to collect coins?
Why indeed?
Because we're trolling you. Where is that little
Where are the
bastard?
coins?
Okay. I got him. He didn't get me.
Love it. Well played. And again, I think those last 3, we got it like silver status. So again, every single thing that you're doing is time-based, which means it's reward-based, which means it's leaderboard, facing. So it's like, the more you play it, the more you'll start to figure out the best path, the best strategy, and just keep upping your score every time you play in the full arcade spirit.
Understandably, that first coin encounter was pretty easy. None of them will be that easy afterwards. It's kind of a tutorial round. But at that point, it's never really that easy anyway, because it's really just about, if the Cursed Prowler gets you, you're going to have to deal with him. And then also it's about getting them all when they're gold.
Yeah. I like how we're already mixing in. You've got turrets on Cultist base, mixing in some DLC.
Yeah. And these give you score.
Yeah.
But what's cool is you don't really have your tools.
So you gotta.
Actually, I kind of do. I could
you
do
happen
a
to have
combo.
a PV, yeah. I saw someone in chat asked. I think we talked about this already, but just to reinforce, as soon as you get every single weapon that you pick up after the end of the round, which is again random, it's fully unlocked with every single mod for that weapon. Totally mastered out. Yeah. Yeah, all the masters already done. So. Pray for Ballista. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. and these early rounds, this is round 1, so it's really just about score. It's about I start the mode with 3 extra lives because I successfully completed both bonus rounds inside the time limit. Now I have 9.
Yep.
But I don't want to lose any because my score will go down if I lose any. So.
And if you lose them all, it's over.
And if you lose them all, it's over.
That's full arcade.
And I will
over.
tell you, for your first playthrough, for your first playthrough, some of you higher skill guys might walk into the final, and Josh can attest to this.
Mm-hmm.
In that final encounter, I don't care if you're walking in there with 18, 15 lives. Yeah, you're gonna need them.
Lose some. Yeah.
You're gonna. There have been many a good player who's like, dude, I lost 12 extra lives, in one round.
Because that's how it is too. Like, how it is in even just playing like extra life mode. It's like when it rains, it pours.
All right.
Like if you're overwhelmed and
I just lost one.
There we go. And you start to play on the back foot, like it's hard to stop bleeding when you start. So sometimes just losing 1 life can turn into 3 or 4 fast. All right, we can still get silver for sure though. See, I like this too. Whipping out the micro missiles. That is not like your normal Hugo Martin's signature Doom Eternal go-to, but we're in arcade mode and you're using what you got.
And one of the things there, because I'm talking, is that you see that like the challenge in Horde, unlike a master level, is not, as I said, it's not about, oh my god, there's 45 carcasses. It's can I kill the carcasses with a limited tool set in a short amount of time?
Right.
Because yes, of course I could kill them, but I already messed up both high-value targets, and I wasn't able to kill them fast enough, so I missed the 4x on both times, which pisses me off. But
but again, it's something to like work on, memorize, think about, come back next time.
Yeah, it gives you something to master.
Exactly.
And I've done it before. I mean, you got to be Johnny on the spot. I would say that's my pro tip. Is like when he calls it out, you want to be ready.
Yeah.
And another pro tip is, which is really fun, is you want to be chainsawed up.
That's it. That's exactly it. That's the biggest tip, honestly.
If you're not, the best tip I could give you is that you gotta plan your onslaught runs and plan your high-value target runs. Like when he calls out, all right, everybody cover your ears if you don't want a spoiler. But my pro tip is when he calls out, special targets for you, you want to chainsaw. so that way you're able to just tear ass on the high value targets. And then also with onslaught, the worst thing in the world is when you get an onslaught and you run out of ammo.
Yeah.
And you're because you're not. All right, now I'm gonna try to game this one. I want to make sure that there's chainsaw fuel. I think. See, I know this encounter,
yeah.
So pulling out my onslaught now might not be
the best
thing that best use. I think I need to wait a little bit, but I'm not going to. Let me get
your ammo on.
Also, let me get my yeah, I'm getting messed up a little bit.
And we're off.
All right, so the whole goal here, I got to kill as many as I can with my onslaught.
I like micro missiles plus onslaught, and now you got full auto plus it.
Now I got full auto.
What's gonna spawn
It's just a mad dash map. Okay.
Okay.
You know, you just racking up your score. That's what it's all about. And try not to use your one-ups when you do it. Which I have to say again, I think is really enjoyable. It's like a new challenge for hardened Doom players who've been playing all this time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where it's not just about killing them, it's about killing them skillfully to maximize your score.
And you know, it's always prioritizing targets. That's a main part of Doom Eternal, but it's a different version of that as far as, you know, prioritizing them and planning and strategizing the more you play it, like when and where to pick those points, because where you have even to the point, like I feel like when you and I have played it as much as we have, sometimes I even get down to the minutia of like I'll plan where I'm killing my last you know, high value target to know when he drops his onslaught it's going to be where I want it to be for the next encounter. You start thinking ahead like that much. It starts to get pretty meta, pretty crazy.
Well, and I think what I'm looking forward to is what our amazing Doom community, the strat vids that, you know, Alston and all those guys are going to come up with as they give people the best strategies to get the highest scores in Horde. I think that's going to be really, really fun.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Because it is that nuance, like, of like, you know, should you, when exactly in the bonus wave, like you see guys that like, I used that onslaught pretty early in this bonus wave, but look at all this shit that came out.
Right,
you know,
Pain
like
Elementals, we got Dread Knights, we got all kinds of problems. Whereas before it was just a couple of whippies, couple of revies, you know, it wasn't
so
this threat level.
So it's just making sure that you pull it out, you know, at the most optimal time. Yeah, dude, using this full auto is just really, it's like a new gun.
Dude, seriously, the way it's tuned, it is. Shout out to Peter Sokol, specifically on that. Ooh, yeah. It's your birthday.
Yeah.
You got a
now
ballista.
I got the ballista.
Oh,
listen, sometimes the game gives, sometimes it takes away. It's interesting though, because even though it gives you an advantage in some cases, sometimes it doesn't.
You got
because like when you have just. All right, so this is our first traversal round. You definitely use your traversal skills, to reach the exit portal at the end. Collect bonus coins to gain points. Over time, their value decreases from gold to silver to bronze. Collect all bonus coins and reach the portal to enter the bonus blitz round. So I have done this many times. What you guys are going to need to do is do it a couple times to figure out how to get from here to there, And I'm already running out of time.
And this is one of those. This is one of those cases where you don't have the meat hook, and you're like, "But if I did, would I do anything differently?" You never know. Chocolate Vanilla asked, or was that?
Oh my God, I'm screwing up already.
Fodder or 0 points? Yeah, we went over that. So the walking, you know, fodder are, but gargoyles, for example, even though they're considered kind of semi-fodder class, they are. They're still worth 50. There we go. Oh my God! Did you just do it right in time? Holy shit! That was to the 0.
I did. That was close.
Nicely done.
So that one up to the side is optional. Like not everybody will. The 2 up is optional. Not everybody will get it. It's off the beaten path. So really requires skill. And you guys will see that like playthrough of the traversal rounds, they're tricky. They're hard to do. Like, you really have to time your jumps, figure out how best to do it, and you got to do it fast. Like, the more you do it, the better you get at it. The more points you get out of it. You get more gold coins, and in some cases, you can't even finish it until you've done it a couple times.
Yeah.
So these are the bonus round. I've successfully now unlocked the bonus round because I successfully did the traversal. And yeah, I'm not
these
kidding.
bonus rounds are my favorite bonus rounds in every mission. I like these ones the most. These ones are cool.
And when I first, when you first play this, the likelihood that you're going to finish like that traversal is tough. I mean, I'm just letting you know, like, I've played this a bajillion times. Like, you're not going to do it that easily.
But I think that's like a new thing you have to just like get your mind around is like, when you're playing these, you're going to fail and you might have to like die and start all the way over, but that's the whole point. It's arcade. Like, you're supposed to feel like that. It's not supposed to be like a master level where you played on Nightmare and you just, you die and you're right back there again. You get to just keep trying it on the same run. Every run is different, and that's what's fun about it. All right, you need to get to the other quad. Get to the quad! There we go. And as you can see, the quads are respawning on both sides of this map, and we continue to.
And here is the tricky thing: is that there are no. You have to time when. Yeah, there are no fodder, so you have to time how you. This one's actually kind of tough.
Yeah.
All right, I just made it.
Nice work.
Trust me, I have failed this one so many times. I actually failed it just before.
Because you got to actually know where the item pickups are a little bit here too.
You have to know where the item pickups are because we don't give you fodder to chainsaw. So it's the whole trick is like timing your loop so that way you could pick up the resources and the respawning quads to kill the demons in time.
And I love how like there's rockets there. And again, remember, there's a chance that you could have rockets in this arena, and oh boy, is this arena a hell of a lot easier with lock-on. But again, it's random. You don't know what you're going to get.
And it's interesting because like a slow-firing rocket, it just depends on what it is you have.
Yeah.
Because in some cases, I've had a rocket launcher and it's actually been worse. Like I kind of wish I had, something else.
All right, final
arena. This one was going to give us access to 2 bonus waves.
Yeah.
And that will be the case as we move forward because the this being mission 1 has the least amount of arenas. I don't think we ever do. No, we don't do more than 4. I do think the final one might have 5, but
I think you're showing off something good right here too, where you did a little like lap around to get your resources before you pull that Gore nest to start. That's always a good play, And you saw that when that other round, the bonus round ended, he actually grabbed some goodies before he left there too. Always a good play, because as soon as you step on that extra life, it's going to warp you out. This arena is always claustrophobic and good. A lot of good things from this Slayer game. Love to see it. Look at this guy, just PV Ballista now. It's like a totally different player. Because all of a sudden the arsenal opened up. I love it.
It's funny because for me personally, I don't use the ballista, the PV ballista combo too much. I use it some.
But again, you're in arcade mode, and it's what you got. You never know what you're gonna get. It's
right.
Forrest Gump with a box of chocolates in this mode, so you got to use what you got. And that's the fun thing about this too. My favorite part about this particular, like the last arena of every mission, it's interesting because again, if you're just trying to get a complete run, do you always want bonus rounds for score? Of course. But the bonus rounds are harder and harder. So like, as you'll see when we unlock the 3rd and then the 4th, the last 2 bonus rounds, it gets really difficult. It's the most difficult part of the entire first mission. So it's interesting that the risk reward is definitely like extreme, I feel like, when you get to the ends of these missions in Horde Mode. Which is
all right, here comes high value targets.
Just showing you for the first time in case you never.
Yeah, so he gave me. I have a bit of a challenge here because I have
you don't have a rocket launcher and you also don't have plasma. So I like you're going with stickies. 2 more. Can we get? All right, one more. We got this from Silver. It's fine. We'll still get the 3x, and we're gonna need it. Trust and believe. I love how he makes the pain sound like he's disappointed that you've killed his minions.
He's trying to stop me.
Yeah. Hell Priest gonna Hell Priest. That's almost, well, I don't think you need it yet, yeah. It's good to know that you have another tank up there after to top off later after you get your first one. There you go. Now you got it. Also, shout outs. Look at that UI up there, that ring. We'll look at it next time. The round ring, it's one of my favorite things. Where it just shows a visual representation of what round you're on as far as the waves go.
Curse Prowler.
Where are you at, though? Oh, you're gone. Nice.
I killed him.
Nice work.
Let me tell you something. Curse Prowlers in Horde.
Oh, man.
They're tough.
Yeah,
They are tough.
messed up some runs I thought were going really well before.
Oh, yeah.
Because, again, you don't have whatever you're used to. Like, maybe you're used to being like, okay, no problem, you know. As soon as they pop in, I'm just going to, you know, lock on rocket. And it's like,
Right.
oh, wait, I don't have a rocket launcher, maybe.
Here comes another high-value target.
So you're just getting your ammo back. Love it. It's going to be...
Wait. Oh, my God.
that guy would not die.
That was ridiculous.
This is a vendetta. Must have killed his cousin or something. Do you remember? I think, yeah, maybe after the Cyber Demon. High value targets. Here we go.
Yep.
Alright, good
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw. What do we got?
Alright, who's out there?
Ah, the Dread Knights. Yes. Yes, yes. It's fine, it's fine. Alright. So we got both bonus waves now. And we got 2 onslaughts, so the question is are you saving them both for the last one? Probably, right?
Yeah.
Both the 3Xs? Okay. I like it. I just love how this mode, like, I always love these, the Slayer gates, and it's like, it just gives it such a different feel and such a different life, having, like, these different elements coming in and out. It's just a completely different, like, it's such a cool remix on this.
It is. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And so just everybody keep in mind, I have now 2
Onslaughts.
2 onslaughts, and I'm gonna save them for the end. I have given up 2 extra lives.
But yeah, 2 3Xs. So the question is you gonna spread them out? You're gonna stack them like a lunatic? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna save them for final wave.
I know, but I'm curious to see if you use them one more time or if you just go nuts and you use them both at the same time for the true 6X experience. Alright, so now you're just getting ready here. Maybe we could use a little flame belts just to get some
Chainsaw.
armor back. Yeah, and that too, just to start the next one.
All right, yeah, the Archvile, his summons,
Oh, boy.
and then we're just gonna tell you how to kill a spirit. And I do not have the thing, but that's okay because I got lots of onslaughts.
Yeah. Let the killing commence. Okay. Spirit starting out in the Mancubus. Whippies are out. You can hear them. Nice. Creating some good space for yourself here. Mixing up the verticality, love it. Keeping them guessing. Oh god, gotta get away from that Mankey. Oh, he's too spirited. All right. So we still got both onslaughts ready when we are. It looks like it's always a good strat to get rid of as much of not the spirit as you can, because we don't have a plasma, right?
Yeah. What I want to do, and you know, maybe the fans will have better strats. I like to save him for the end, no doubt. And also, I want to save my ammo. Let me chainsaw another guy. Save my onslaughts for the end.
Just wearing him down. Okay, he's ready to go. All right. He's looking to transfer to Prowler, it looks like. All right, he's in the Prowler, but not for long. All right, now he's trying to go to the Whiplash. Oh, God. Don't let him get in there. It's going to be, she's a problem. Spirit of Whiplashes are no joke. Especially with that lock on. Oh, God, she whipping. Who needs it? Is it time? Not yet.
I want to save, because I know this encounter.
You know it's coming.
And there is a Archvile on the way, so this is about to get worse.
All right. Spirit is looking for a target, but this is actually, you killed that spirit in a great spot.
Yeah.
Great spot.
Alright, I desperately
now, right?
Yeah. Okay, now. Alright.
Cacodemon party.
This is where it gets hairy, and we're gonna take the first one.
Okay.
Alright. God damn it.
Whenever you're ready. There we go. Party time. So now we got the 3x onslaught.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my God, I love to see him fall. Nice. Alright, so that wave is pretty much cooked. A couple of thingies in the Caco left. And by wave, I mean just the part of this wave, of course. This wave is long and over. And keep in mind, if you're looking at this and you're like, absolutely not, no way, you don't have to play this. This is a bonus round that you unlock, the second of which from the end of the Mission 1 Cultist base in the final arena. But why would you not want to do this? Look at this madness. All right, you can see what's coming. There's an Archvile.
All right, he's here. I just want to chainsaw.
Get the
Get me to fucking. Oh my God, I don't have it.
Is there still there might still be a can up there.
I used it like a dumbass.
Okay. Okay, you got it now. Time to chainsaw.
Alright.
Oh my God, look at all these pain elementals. Where is he?
Where is it?
There he is. Back in there. Yes. Okay. One Archvile down. Oh, that's satisfying. Micro missiles with 3x and pain elementals. That's a party.
Yes.
Done. Oh my God! What perfect timing! Look at what you got.
That's right. Yeah. So if you get to you make it to mission 1. You get about. Well, no, I mean it varies because of the points I got. So I went on a pretty good run there. Oh shit!
We're getting burnt out by the spotter. Don't die. Oh, chain gun. That's a good one. Because that'll give you the both shield and siege mode, which are nice to have in the turret. Mobile turret. Alright, so I think after you grab this, we don't want to give too much away, but this is 1/3 of the experience.
Yep.
And again, this is the whole idea of this is the replayability, the randomness that comes from your weapons that you're going to be awarded at the end of the arenas. Like this is there's just a lot. There's a lot.
You're gonna get the hammer, you're gonna get the BFG and the Unmaker. Yeah, it's tallying up all my scores. I didn't shoot I didn't get the BFG yet. You get that in the next round. It's letting you know how far you are to the next one. And and then this tallies up, how well I've done. This is all my personal best because this is a new build, and I don't have this isn't my personal account, but So
so
yeah,
cool
but
that
and
it's
and
like,
each time you play, it'll tally up, onslaught multiplier, your bests, and how you've done new personal bests. Um, so yeah, it's and then view map path. We did all right. We unlocked everything. So
it's all green here.
yeah, not obviously I played this a gajillion times, so that's why I was able to unlock everything. And this is your moment where you get to save, if you want to.
Which is lovely. All right.
Yeah.
I'm switching back to
And the next one would
just
be
our two
World
big
Fear.
faces.
World Fear.
Okay, first of all, GG's to what you just put on for performance there, my friend. Not a lot of extra lives lost, only a few, and honestly, like
Couple unnecessarily. I mean, I could pretty much do that. I mean, I do lose extra lives on ultraviolence because the bonus rounds are challenging. I mean, they definitely are. I mean, they're definitely a spike in the challenge. So, like I said, it goes up and it goes down. So then at the start of the next round, it will be easier than the bonus round I just played, but harder than the first round of the last mission I just did. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like it's a step.
And I feel like the
its
biggest thing is like everybody's used to having the fallback weapons that they go to when shit hits the fan, right? So like normally like when you're about to lose a life, you go, okay, back to basics. Like whatever your best quick switching is to get out of a hairy situation. But that is the fun, most spiciest part about Horde is since you don't know what your arsenal is going to be, you have to like be so galaxy brain, big brain, fast thinking. Like I now have a new meta. I now have a new crutch because you're going to have to just change your playstyle a lot because of that, which is awesome.
And it's among the most fun parts, exactly. Because the other part, master levels. I got my kit. I rely on my shit. These are my burn down tactics. Like it's great.
Because you got everything.
But like for this, you have to solve combat puzzles in a different way, which is really fun. It's we will stop there in terms of the tease. But it's fun as shit. It's really, really fun to play. It's fun to watch. You feel it. You feel the sting of every extra life you give up. You see how many we can unlock if we play really well.
Yeah, dude.
But then you see, like, it turns it into an Ultra Nightmare run. Like, you really don't want to lose any. But you will. I mean, like, I personally need to stock up on them because the last wave alone really, really kicks my ass. And I usually lose, like a few. From here on out, I'll start losing them in the bonus rounds. I haven't quite got to the point personally where, like, I could cruise through the bonus rounds without losing any. I usually lose some.
That's the cool thing, though, is it's kind of like, it really is the crossroads of all three. It's like, it's classic mode in the fact that you start with combat shotgun, and then but then on this remix, you get RNG of what weapon you get awarded. It's extra life mode because you need those extra lives. They're precious. When you lose them all, you die, and losing them all and dying is like Ultra Nightmare, because then you have to start completely over from the first mission. So
yeah, it's awesome. It's super fun. And like I said, we got that. We got master levels. We got battle mode 2.0. We got so much stuff. So there's actually one amazing thing that we little surprise for you guys here at the end.
I was gonna remind you.
This is probably gonna melt people's minds. So it's good for the fans. I think the core fan base is gonna love this. So we have delivered on your request, controller players, and you are going to be able to in the menu. Let's actually open that up. Don't switch to it yet, Josh. Let me know
when you got it fully ready.
Let me it's making me start. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, because you're on the second one. You'd have to quit out.
One. All right. Actually, no. I could do it here. All right. Okay. So
you got it up?
I do. So go ahead.
Switch in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
All right. So
look at this.
We go to you. You guys have requested, all the players, single player guys, battle mode guys, guys and gals, to be able to. Man, I wish I could reconfigure and quick swap more easily with more weapons on a controller. And you've submitted your ideas on various ways that we could do this, and this patch we are going to give you. We've delivered on that, and now you will see at the bottom that you can bind any gun to any button or control
Go.
on your controller. Yeah. So if I want to, I could take Super Shotgun, Ballista, and I could map them Super Shotgun, Ballista, PB, and Rocket to my D-pad. So I can just instantly switch to those things by simply pressing my D-pad. That was straight from you guys
Yep.
to our brains and into the game. It was a long time coming. Thank you for the feedback. We know that Alex Whitfield, our systems designer, he had lots of ideas. You guys had lots of ideas. He pulled together those ideas. We evaluated the best of them, and this proved to be the most efficient. So for you guys who want to be lethal quick switchers on a controller and in any configuration you want, I can only imagine the insanity that you guys are going to do with this. Where are you going to put those guns? Different things that you could do. Mostly, a lot of people talked about the D-pad, like wanting to be able to put each one on a D-pad.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And also remember, this is campaign. This is battle mode 2.0. So
yeah,
this is
totally.
every place that you can be a Slayer, you can be exactly the. It's like we've made the controller the closest we could to the keyboard in this way, which is something we've always wanted to do, but it's just time and resources, and we finally were able to do it, which is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
So cool.
So yeah, I mean, just think about it. You'll be able to. We know when quick switching on a controller usually involves tapping the weapon wheel button to be able to switch between the last weapon you had, and the move in controller play is to prime the quick switch. You want to before you engage an enemy, you want to do PB rocket. Cool. So switch to PB rocket. Now you can swap between the two. But like, just imagine that. Like, I could probably set up two of like, let's say I want to. I'll put rocket and PB on my D-pad, and then leave the other two buttons available for like equipment or mod swap. But then I could I could be priming the pump with my weapon wheel like I normally do. But then when I want to switch out of it, I can hit my D-pad to go to PB rocket. You're going to be able to do some really cool stuff. So again, thank you guys so much for the feedback. We really just wanted to. It's this whole update. Oh my God, my controller is a little
switching back.
We really wanted to just make sure that this update. This is from us to you. We worked super hard on this. Hopefully, you see that Horde Mode isn't just something that we mailed in. We worked extremely hard on it. Again, big shout out to all the guys, Patrick Stone, Alex, everybody.
Yeah.
And
UI,
with
QA, everybody, man. It was like such a huge effort. Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys, like, just wait. This is just the beginning. We've got a massive surprise on Monday. We've got, well, actually, this is a good segue, Josh.
Sure.
Do we do this the schedule now or no?
No, we don't do the schedule now. We'll do the schedule sometime next week on social, because we got a lot more fun to have on these streams now that we finally will have update 6.66 in the wild. But But it is a good time to say exactly, if you missed the beginning of the stream, first of all, welcome. Where were you? Second of all, glad you're here. Third of all, Monday, 10 a.m., that is the 25th of October, which again is the day before update 6.66 goes live on Tuesday, the 26th. But Monday, the 25th, 10 a.m., social channels. Just pay attention. That's all I'm going to say. There's going to be a little surprise. It's the last bullet in the chamber, other than all of the craziness that you'll see in the release notes, which I'm not even going to own. There's so many little things that the community has wanted that have been like either bugs we've been trying to fix or trying to squash, or just like quality of life things. Like Hugo mentioned the fully auto shotgun, which you'll know when you play and you feel it. But we'll have that in the release notes too. There's just so many little things I think that is going to be like just such a cool moment for like this is a huge free update victory lap for all of our fans for Doom.
We've shown you a sliver of a third of Horde. I mean, wait till you see the rest of it. It just gets so crazy and it's so much fun. Like and by the way, like, what did you guys? How was the what did you guys think of Horde? You digging it? Let me see the feedback.
Let's see you.
Yeah, I think.
Let's see you in chat.
I'm behind, so I can't see it right away.
Oh my God, so much. Thanks. Oh my God, the chat's going fast now. It's really hard. Let me slow it down. Hold on. A lot of love it.
Nice.
Have to play it. It's damn amazing. Great stuff. Loved it. So satisfying. OMFG. Yes, I literally can't wait. little concerned about the length, but it looks good. Remember, if you're concerned about the length, unlike a master level, between finishing a full mission like Cultist Base, like we just did, Hugo can stop and save and come back to it the next day.
Well, and just so you know, if you're worried about the length of it being too short, Josh, I've played it. We've all played it.
Yeah.
Bring a towel. You're gonna be sweating.
Yeah.
You'll be exhausted. But making it to the end and is quite the journey.
Sure.
That's why we actually put the save points in it, because originally the save points weren't there.
Oh, I remember.
And
I
remember.
remember.
It was just like, dude,
I was like, I called you and I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing to me? I was like, the master levels alone. I'm like keeping my computer on all weekend, finishing this master level, and I'm like, bruh.
It can, and you're just so you guys know, like I've played that, I don't know how many times. So like I just, I'm on automatic mode. I know when the high value targets come out. I know what they are. Like I know what to do. Like, and I will say for all of you guys that tuned in, it's a bit of a spoiler there. So like, I would say I took away from you the enjoyment of going through that experience for the first time. You're gonna have a massive advantage. But like,
well, we did it together.
We did it together. Yeah. But mission 2 and 3, so it's meaty. It's meaty as hell. And those encounters in mission 2 and mission 3, and mission 3 especially, get just absolutely nuts. I don't want to hear anybody. Please don't complain about it being too hard on mission 3 in those final bonus rounds. I mean, that's what people expect. So like the way we saw it, I was just like, dude, it's the end of the experience and it's the end of Horde Mode. Like, let's just go absolutely nuts, which we do. So it's, you have the onslaught. So like those are how you tweak the. We have some pretty interesting surprises in those final waves though. Lots of craziness. So and this is just the beginning, you guys. Like, we've got so many more things to show you. Like we said, wait till you see Battle Mode 2.0. Wait till you see the new master levels. I can't wait to see what you guys do with the controller schemes. In this whole new feature of being able to quick swap and set up your controller in any way you want now.
Maybe there'll be more members of the fully auto gang. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities being thrown around.
Josh, I didn't even say, like, DLC 2 got quite the update in combat. Everybody's going to want to play DLC 2 when it comes out. Yes, we filled in the thin spots. We know that, some of the spots got a little empty. Some of the arenas felt a little short. That has all been fixed. The problem has been adjusted, and it's pretty damn meaty at this point. So I think you guys should definitely check out DLC 2's update. You should be pleasantly surprised. Not a master level, of course, that wasn't the objective, but it gets pretty chunky for sure. So that was
Isn't
that
that
was
crazy
another,
that we live in this day and age where it's like we can release a thing and then be like it was either too hard or too easy, and then we can just fix it later. Like we can hear what the community likes and doesn't like and be like okay, and then be like, do we have all the things? And then we're able to be like, okay, we're doing all this new cool stuff and that's amazing, but also we kind of freshened up these other 3 levels that are like amazing. So
absolutely.
It's
right in the spots that I think you wanted us to make that harder. I think it's going to be much appreciated. And Josh, is there anything else? There is other stuff, but you'll see it in the notes. I think we hit the good stuff. That we wanted to. Not to mention continued there's one last little latency adjustment to performance in battle mode with the pickups, which should help a little bit. Although the word is, battle mode. I haven't heard lots of, I think we dealt with a lot of the biggest spikes in latency, but we had one more fix that we wanted to sneak in related to flame belch. Further balance tweaks in battle mode coming in.
Oh, there's still a decent amount. And again, we're opening the Pandora's box a little bit because there's so much now that's going to be being played at the highest level all the time, and everybody competing and trying to clear it. So that means we're not done touching balance. Like, of course, we're going to have to touch it a few more times to get it like what people think is right.
And so this will be our last stream before the release of patch 6, right?
6.6.
So guys, also same as always. Use the proper channels, guys, to get your feedback. Like, as always with a patch, there's always something, help us find the something quickly, efficiently. Josh, where should they go when they have feedback? Guys, objective feedback too. Don't just
Yeah.
tell us like needly stuff like this is broke, that's a thing, this guy got stuck there, and
Mhm.
and try to edit yourselves so that way we could really focus on the things that really matter.
Yeah.
Josh, where should they funnel that feedback?
Best places are, if you have something game breaking, something major, help.bethesda.net, full just CS ticket. Because we have an awesome CS team. They're super fast. It's like within 48 hours, you'll get a response and they'll be on it and we'll get it. You can also always send it to me straight up just on Discord, Tokyo Punch Out. You can find me on discord.gg/Doom or discord.gg/SpicyDemons. And then it just funnels into what you're doing and where you're doing it. Like, if it's just general advice, like you said, Hugo, like it's best to kind of like just get the whole summary of what you do it. And honestly, videos are just, I mean, we live in 2021. It's so hard. If you can show something, that's what you want to do, right? Because talking about it is one thing, but it's like talking about dancing. It's like, what is that?
Yep.
Show me the dance that you're talking about, and then we can talk. So yeah, you can always send me DMs, and of course we always pay attention to everything we see in chat on Discord, and of course on the subreddit. But
Well, and for battle mode stuff, Spicy Demons,
course,
absolutely.
yeah.
A lot of our Discord channels have specific pages where people can funnel that feedback. So 100% Spicy Demons for battle mode stuff all the way. So use the proper channels, get the feedback in there. We'll tally up any issues that there are. It's a ton of content, guys. So there's going to be a lot to go through. So our apologies if you come across some weird bug, but help us make it better.
Exactly.
And we'll be Johnny on the spot. We just know we're doing our best.
Yeah.
It's not it's computers. It's
always a work
not
in
an exact
progress.
science.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You're like, but is it? Like, what is science?
Yeah, I was going to say it is science. It's computer science. But
No, but that's a good point though. It's the same thing with we own as much as we can in the release notes, and we fix as many things as we can while we're working on this new stuff. Of course, that means we might break other things. But again, all of you are out there. You know who you are. Like, if you have an issue that you've had ongoing and you've sent me a thing and you've written up really great stuff and you put in a CS ticket, that's awesome. Let me know whether it's in the patch notes or not. If it's fixed, test the same thing again. This is just the process of games, right? Like, we touch so many things, so many places. We try to own all the things. We try to fix all the things. We're never going to fix everything and own everything perfectly. So let us know, and we'll try to get it all shipshape.
And to the point when we fix one thing or we put one thing in, a lot of times we'll bump into something else that we don't even see. We try to catch it all. But what's happened here over since the course of post-launch is you guys have become a tremendous part of that process, and really helped us make the game better, helped us identify those things quickly. So we greatly appreciate it. Please keep up the great work. Keep it constructive, and we'll be on it super quick. To any of the speedrunners, if there is an invisible wall somewhere or something we've bumped into that you guys rely on your speedruns, please know it is not by design. We love you guys. Everything you do is awesome. I'm totally blown away by your stuff, and I want nothing more than for your guys' runs to be amazing.
I half expect you to be like, just send all complaints to Bloodshot. He told us where to put the walls strategically so that his run. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yep.
And and certainly in Spicy, when it comes to battle mode, Josh is in there, James Duggan is in there. So you guys keep your feedback in there, keep it constructive. We're going to be, especially with battle mode balance, we're always going to be watching right away, especially right after a patch. So
with that, there's going to be a message, and there's going to be a new channel. I don't want to shortcut. Raiden, by the way, shout outs. I don't know if everybody knows, but a couple months ago, I don't know what time it is. I'm going to say weeks ago. I have no idea what time it is, but Dude Hell Yeah and Zero promoted Raiden to the basically like the leader of Spicy, which is awesome. But there's going to be an announcement coming, and there's going to be a new channel, which is basically exactly like Hugo's talking about. There's going to be a mod mail thing. It's going to basically be for accusations and anything specific to battle mode. Now that it's going to be in this battle mode 2.0, this competitive space where it's if you lose, that's actually going to cost you something, because there's hot streaks, there's cards, there's leaderboards. So,
and we'll go through that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, but there's
so much to wait.
Yeah,
wait till we do the battle mode stream. I mean, there's so much for us to go through. That's a whole nother thing that was been in development for a while. So it's very cool.
Yeah.
Yes, it's all good. Yeah, we love Spicy. We love all the guys who've helped us. Big shout out to everyone who helped us get here.
Yeah.
It's been good. It's been fun.
I was gonna say, any final thoughts? I think we're at that special moment where it's time to
No,
sign off.
enjoy your new full auto. It's funny shit.
It's a good one. All right, remember Monday 10 a.m. on all the social Doom channels. Pay attention. You're gonna want to do that and enjoy. Tuesday at whatever time we can get all this stuff done, XPM, it'll be there. It'll be great. Update 6.66 will belong to all of you. And then, let us know what you think on social, on streams, on everywhere. Hit us up. Yeah. Good, bad, everything. Can't wait. All right, man. See you, Hugo. See you, dudes. See you guys.
Laters.
Laters. Boop.